Hey guys, it's Nevan. So, because this was our first episode of ever even attempting podcasting, we expected a couple hiccups along the way. A major one you might notice is the fact that my audio throughout the entire episode is significantly quieter than Dre's, which was a mistake we didn't even realize until listening to the audio afterward. We're still fixing the kinks with recording, and we hope that for our first episode, you'll be considerate and understanding with what's going on. So, with that out of the way, please enjoy the episode. Five,
4, 3, 2. I know. You see.
I can't.
Oh my.
Hello and welcome to the ShatterCast. This is the
Episode 1.
Episode Juan.
Juan?
This is a project that my good friend, my number 2 over here,
Dre Croissant.
we have been working on this for. We've been wanting to do this since what, September?
Yeah. We've just been wanting to create, to be honest.
As of right now, what's today's date? Today is May the 12th.
May 12th.
May 12th, 2018.
Shows you how much of a procrastinator we are.
Yeah, don't we have a project due Monday?
Don't remind me. That'll show our age if our voice doesn't already give it away.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, we're just two losers. Still in high school.
In a basement.
In my parents' basement.
But hey, humble beginnings, am I right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, might as well. Humble beginnings. I'm really new to this talking thing.
Oh yeah, so am I.
I mean, because it's like you're having an audience.
Yeah.
Right? But you know there's gonna be an audience.
Well,
but
to an extent.
To an extent. I mean, as of recording this, we have, 10 followers on, our Instagram page?
No, we have 14 on our Instagram.
Yeah,
Instagram.
They're all our, petty friends.
Petty?
No, not our petty friends. No, that was terrible wording. Our friends that, they're... I don't know. I feel like they're, petty followers. I don't know. I feel it's
we shouldn't have brought this up.
No, that's not what I meant. That was really rude. No, we have a lot of good friends that have already followed us. They're really good friends of ours. I feel like as it goes on, though, I think it's going to be more yeah, I followed here because, I know these guys are going to get big.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you have faith in us. But it's more of I don't know. I don't know.
Just giving us a start, to be honest.
Guess. But there's also people out there who, you follow someone.
Well, we got our first, petty follower today.
Yeah, wasn't it
It was,
you say it was a hairdresser or something?
No. That was a comparison I was making.
Oh.
Because we got our first SoundCloud rapper.
We got a
SoundCloud rapper, except
awesome.
not as more white.
A white SoundCloud rapper.
Basically. But I was comparing it to running a style account on Instagram, because when you start posting and using those hashtags, you're going to get style blogs that are going to start following you because they want you to follow them. And the reason why I could tell that was because as soon as we posted it under those hashtags, as soon as we checked who had liked it, he hadn't liked it. He just followed us. He basically just followed us.
Because it's not a private thing. It's not like it's a private account. So it's
why would it be?
Anyone, I mean, yeah, you're right. But it's anyone can join and look at what we post and whatnot.
Yeah. But that's always what an audience is going to be at first. It's gonna, especially in this day and age, it's gonna be a lot of people who want you to follow them.
Exactly.
But then, once we start getting somewhere,
we'll get. You're really good at talking there, bud.
I am. I feel like this is a great transition into describing who we are and what we're like. So.
Whoa, was that a segue?
Oh my God, was it?
Oh,
wow. Oh my God. You gotta give it to me.
I'm gonna edit in a large applause. From
yeah, get some cheering in there.
Yeah, woo, yeah.
Something like
yeah.
what?
All right, well, yeah. So, I mean, tell everyone a little bit about yourself, Dre.
Okay, so I am Dre. I'm the number 1 to, and he's my number 2. But to him, he's the number 1 and I'm the number 2, and
gotta make everything about you, man.
I have that problem. No, but I'm very kind of introverted. This is gonna be very new for me because I don't talk a whole lot.
Yeah.
So expect a lot of mumbling on my part.
I mean, let's be real. I mean, when it's just because Dre and I have been friends for what is it, 3.5,
4 years?
It's almost been 4 years.
Almost been 4
I think
years.
after this summer it'll be 4 years.
Jesus, the
That-
longest friend I've had. Like the longest time I've had a friend for.
That's too long for me.
Yeah.
No, it's been a strong friendship. You've been there for me at my low points. Like you've just been heartfelt moment.
Grabbing my heart.
No, but it's been I'm ready to see where this friendship goes. It's been great. But I totally lost my train of thought of what I was going to say afterwards.
Describe yourself.
Describe myself. I feel like I'm a little more of the opposite. Yes, I'm introverted. I have my moments, but I'm a lot more extroverted in a sense that I like to put myself out there. I like to. I like introducing myself to new people. I like not necessarily describing myself, but like putting myself out there.
Yeah.
I think I already said that.
Like showing who you are. Others.
Essentially. I like not necessarily the center of attention, but I a little attention here and there.
Yeah.
Keeps me going.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the things that really makes this friendship so weirdly strong.
Because we're completely opposites in that sense.
Yeah.
Your dream is like, I mean, not saying it's your dream, but it's like typically is you're just at home, you do what you want to do, you'll sit on your computer, you'll do whatever. I'm more of the, if I'm gonna play something like on my computer, if I play a video game or something, I have to have like multiple people to play with.
Yeah.
I can't play solo. I have to play something multiplayer.
What I found really strange was when I met you. It was mainly because we listened to the same people. Like we listened to Billy Joel. We listened to
Music was definitely played a big part.
Yes.
Music plays a huge part in my life. As of this recording, I've been to 56 concerts. I've done so much. You and I, we've done choir together for 4 years.
Oh,
We're still in choir. We plan on doing it for the rest of high school.
that doesn't make us weird. That makes us musical.
Makes us better singers than you.
Yeah, take that.
We're already being like hostile to the people
to the two people that'll listen to our.
Which is what, two people and a homeless guy that's like browsing
maybe
SoundCloud.
like one of those like homeless people in a library.
Yeah, they're like, oh, ShatterCloud,
what is this? Sees it's 35 minutes, still decides to listen to it. Got nothing better to do.
We've already been, what are we? We're already like 7.5 minutes into this.
Jesus, I hope we're keeping it interesting.
It's
music.
Yeah, no, music. Music is a huge part of my life. My 13th birthday, I have to bring this up.
Oh yeah.
Pulled on stage with Eddie Vedder and the Gang, Pearl Jam. That was a huge moment. Because it's one of those moments where
It was on your birthday, wasn't it?
It was a couple days. It was a couple days before my birthday.
Yeah.
But that was such a crazy moment. There's a couple YouTube videos out there. I think if you look up like Nevan O'Reilly, because it was to the Who's Baba O'Reilly, which is my favorite song of all time. I freaking love Baba O'Reilly. And so it was
for those of you who don't know, the CSI Miami theme song.
Well, I mean, they have a lot of Who songs for.
Oh yeah, because CSI NY uses. No wait, no. It was CSI NY that used Baba O'Reilly, and CSI Miami used Won't Get Fooled Again.
Exactly. But so yeah, that was a huge moment. It's so awesome. I could probably go into detail in a later episode if it ever comes up again. But it's it's just awesome sitting there and seeing so many people. There were thousands of people in that arena. It was down in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and so it was awesome. I guess we can just bring that up at a later time.
Yeah, and then you took me to my first concert.
That's right.
Yeah, it was 21 Pilots.
21 Pilots. That's right, over in Scott Trade.
Yes, it was filled to the brim with
teenage
with
girls.
teenage girls.
It was 75% teenage girl, and so anytime
75, I'd say 85. Like,
anytime like they would do something cool, they'd be like, "Oh my god, yeah!" Like
Yeah.
it was.
yeah, cause like I got offered. Because I was sitting, like, at the very edge of the stage, like, right where, not at the edge of the stage, but in the seating where I could only see, like, the very edge of the stage, like, right where they closed it off.
Yeah.
And I was offered
Well,
to
because they
take,
close off that back spot.
yeah,
because they don't.
because
You know,
nobody's gonna sit
back
there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a seat for $2. Don't see the band.
Yeah, you don't get to see the band. You just sit back there.
It's
and
a live performance.
Yeah.
Just,
It's
just
literally
listening.
you might as well turn on Spotify and put your earbuds in.
Like, listen to better music. But, like, I was offered that seat, and I was like, oh, I was very awkward about it. So I was just like, no thanks.
Yeah.
Because there were, like, girls sitting there, and I was, like, awkward about that. And then later,
Girls. Ugh.
yeah, I was like that.
What was that? 8th grade?
That was the beginning of 9th grade.
Really? That was
yeah,
like freshman year.
because that was, it
no,
was
I don't-
during it was during show choir camp.
Was it?
Yeah, by the way, we did show choir.
Well, okay. You
One-
did show choir.
I did
camp.
show-
You quit show choir.
I
as-
quit,
like at
'cause
the
it-
beginning of the year.
Because I was
then I-
dealing with a lot of shit.
And then I went through the entire year.
Yeah.
Show choir was fun.
Mm.
It was fun the one year. It just wasn't something that I was, I wasn't gonna put, all my effort into it.
Yeah. Takes a lot out of you.
It really, it has to be something that you're willing to do and wanting to do. It's so choreographically, like, you need to know how to dance. We are going off track, but
Yeah.
you need to know how to dance. You need to know how to sing. You need to know what you're doing,
Yeah.
and it was just too much for me.
Yeah. We
so-
apologize, by the way, for how off track.
All right,
we
we're
are.
going back to
To the
us.
concert,
Concert.
the
all right.
21 Pilots concert. It was a lot of fun because, like, two openers who were actually not that bad, like, in my opinion. Like, it
Yeah.
was Mute Math and some other
It was
band.
like Chef's Special, wasn't
Chef
it?
Chef Special, followed by Mute Math, followed finally by 21 Pilots. But it was fun, and it was just really cool just to see a band live. So
Yeah, like it's
this
a different experience seeing a
Yeah.
concert.
this must be like so childish to you. 'Cause you're like, yeah, of course.
No. Like, I mean, my first concert, I think it was 7.
7, Jesus.
It was Ryan Adams and the Cardinals.
That's like
And,
when I went to Blue's Clues live. I went to
Blue's
that.
Clues Live.
It was a lot of fun. I also had a fever at the time.
You went to Blue's Clues Live
with a fever.
at 7 years old.
Because I really wanted to go.
I mean, didn't you have the handy dandy notebooks? Like,
Because
you
I
had a
used to
collection of
collect
those?
them.
Yeah.
And I don't anymore, apart from like random times my parents will get me one for like a birthday or Christmas and be like, add it to your collection. I'll be like, okay.
It'll still be in the packaging, and I think
Yeah.
didn't some of them have like the crayon too with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Anyway,
concerts.
Concerts.
Give me a pencil so we can write this down.
We're already at what, 13 minutes.
Okay.
We're almost-
So like, but like, the experience of a concert was entirely new to me. Going to hear music that you don't usually hear,
Yeah.
like, in a live format. At least at the time, I hadn't heard a lot of music in live format. It just made the difference so much.
Yeah.
And then after that, it took a couple years for me to find anything else. But then that's when, by the way, we're based in the St. Louis area. That's when They Might Be Giants came to the pageant, and I lost my mind.
Yeah, no, that was a huge thing for you.
Yes. Because not only was I seeing what is my favorite band, but anytime I asked anyone who had ever been to the pageant what it's like, they say it was the best venue in St. Louis without a doubt.
Yeah, the pageant is such a great venue. I really enjoyed going to the pageant. It's we went there.
We went there to go
recently. We
see
went to go see
As the Crow Flies.
Yeah, As the Crow Flies. They were that was
amazing.
such a good show.
The only problem was the opener.
Oh my god, the opener was terrible. No, it wasn't terrible.
Boring.
Yes, it was boring. I liked the music. Like if the guy didn't sing the entire time, I don't even remember who it was. I don't,
No,
like, you couldn't
it
really
was
understand.
Once in Future band.
Once in Future band.
It's okay.
Their music was really good. I really enjoyed their music. It's just when he started singing, I was like,
Uh.
stop singing. Like, just because the guitarists of the band, they were really good. I really enjoyed it. It was really fun. I think the entire time we were waiting for the show to start, we were on Reddit looking
at those
like
WikiHow. The WikiHow.
We were trying to like make our own captions for WikiHow. I think the Reddit's called like Disney Vacation. I don't know why it's called Disney Vacation. Like, it's such an odd name for a WikiHow, like, weird description for it. But no, it was really fun. That's what we spent.
Oh, the only problem though, the dance pit was 21 and over.
No, it's not the dance pit. It's more of like
the floor.
You know, the GA, the general admission.
Well, the entire venue.
I mean, the entire thing was GA, but like that's like.
Yeah, that's like
It could have been,
that's like the rabble crowd.
Yeah,
and like at the Globe
Mosh
Theater.
Pit and just turns into Metallica concert.
Oh my God,
Metallica concerts are crazy.
I could imagine.
It was
because you hear stories of people who aren't really dancing as much as they are punching and kicking everything around them.
A mosh pit almost started near my mom and my mom went full Mama Bear mode. Like she went, "You get the hell out of here! I'm gonna beat the." Like I was like. Okay.
Calm down.
Like,
calm down, but thanks, because you're bigger than me. How old were you when that happened?
That was last year.
Okay then.
Like I mean, we were just going together. We were just it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
But like as I went to They Might Be Giants and As the Crow Flies, it's just opened me up to wanting to see any and every concert that I can see.
Yeah.
Which doesn't help because I'm broke right now, but you know. Just having that passion, that love for music has really opened my eyes, especially in the live format.
Yeah.
It just makes it all the more better.
Yeah, well,
I
think we're going to cut off from concerts for a little bit.
Wait, can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
Moral of the story, if a band is coming to your town at any venue, go see them.
Yeah,
it will
definitely.
Change.
Concerts are a lot different than there's a lot of
it will change the way you see the band,
I guess. Yeah because you actually see their personality. It's like you actually see them doing their art, like with on Spotify or like iTunes
or something like that,
Pandora,
just getting the music.
You just hear, I mean, granted there are some bands where they're recording, you have to listen to their recording in order to like fully experience it, but I think there are some bands out there that like seeing them live is a lot better. So
because that's like a real, like, especially for more diehard fans of a band, that becomes a new factor. It's not only like what the music sounds like, what it stands for, all that kind of stuff, but there's a second factor that comes into it. Are they a great live band?
Yeah, exactly. All right. So let's kind of just weasel our way back over to ourselves. So what kind of hobbies?
Hobbies. We both really have the same hobbies. We're both involved in a lot of music. We're both involved in. I hope to be involved in music production coming this summer.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Start making some stuff. You know.
I know you're. You love clothes.
Love clothes.
Dre is like, freaking like you. We went to go get a tuxedo. So I went to prom this year, and
as a sophomore.
As a sophomore, what? So we went to prom.
We didn't. We didn't.
Dre, I have to ask you right now. Will you go to prom with me?
No. mainly because we'd be a sophomore date, and sophomores can't get into prom.
Well, I mean, no. I was talking about next year. Come on.
Oh. I don't care.
We're just setting ourselves up for getting
disaster.
But so we were getting my tuxedo for prom this year, and it was like a kid in a candy store. It was so funny watching you run around. Like my mom, it was me, my mom, you, and my girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
And you were running around. You were like, oh my god, this is like you were trying on stuff.
I tried on a Calvin Klein blazer, and it was way too small, and I was like, this is a 44.
Yeah, that made no sense to me.
You weren't watching. You guys were like actually having a fun time.
No, we weren't. No, the only reason we were there is so you could have fun.
Oh, okay.
We knew my mom was like, let's just let Dre like run around and just enjoy this.
Yeah.
This is like his dream.
And I was.
Like, yeah, it basically was.
Yeah.
So that was super entertaining to watch.
No, but like ever since I'd say about 2016, all of a sudden I became very interested in men's fashion and how to properly present yourself in a sense. So it became very like it just became very fun almost to just kind of like see what works, what you have in your closet,
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, you do a really good job with what you have so much of a better fashion sense than I do.
Oh no, I would say that we both have very.
I have a terrible fashion.
No,
Dre, I have a terrible. You guys were talking about. All right, so you could get these cufflinks and you could get this color. This color will match with this color. I'm like,
yeah.
No, Like I just sat there and shook my
Got
head
it.
because it was whatever you guys wanted to do.
Yeah, but no, I'd say you're not bad. We just have very different styles, because you have a more laid back. Your love for music very much, I feel, represents your style because it's like
every day, like daily. Yes, I know that what I should wear. Like I know generally what I need to wear, but if it came to like something that I needed to like dress super nice for, I wouldn't have any idea.
Yeah.
And that's why we're friends. I'm just using you this entire time.
Thanks.
You're just like one of those.
I'm a pawn, I guess.
Pawn
you're
in
your
bishop. You're my bishop.
I'm a little bit more important.
You're slightly more important than a pawn, but if I got rid of you, I'd be okay with it.
Yeah. So, going back to what I was talking
hobbies.
about.
Yeah,
hobbies. Instruments. Learning some instruments right now.
Yeah, didn't you get an accordion recently?
I am using a friend's accordion right now. My father's friend. I am practicing his accordion. And I'm going to be. I have my eye on one, but I just gotta get a job first.
Oh right, because you're broke.
Because I am dead broke.
Yeah, no, I dumped $80 into just this into the
soundbox.
Yeah,
thing.
soundbox.
Yeah,
like alone.
Well, I mean, does it sound better?
I mean, it does sound better. Everything does sound better, and
I'm
good. Really proud of it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really upsetting when I go back to the audio and like half of it's just like silence.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Like these silent moments that we both have just to kind of recollect.
So obnoxious.
Just like. Anyhow, no, but right now I've got accordion and I've got bass. Two very different,
very
instruments.
Didn't you have the what you call it?
I had
the smaller version of the accordion.
I had a concertina which I had found in my basement, just like
do you still have that?
On a whim. I do, but it doesn't have the range. It doesn't have
the same sound.
It's the same sound because they're both squeeze box instruments, so they've both got pretty much the same sound. Except the concertina is a bit more of a folk instrument than you're basically comparing two folk instruments, whereas the accordion is the lesser of the two.
All right.
Because it's got a wider range. You can play more notes at the same time, and also the accordion is in one key, the piano part is in one key, whereas the concertina, it has 2 rows of 5 buttons on each side, and each of the rows, not each of the rows separately, but like each row is a different key.
Exactly.
So if you want to play a song in a certain key, like say you want to play
change,
it, you have to change you have to transpose half of the music. So
that's annoying.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely. And believe me, I desperately tried and it did not work.
Transposing is not something I'm fully interested in. Because we do that in choir.
Yeah.
Our good friend Madison, she's
yes.
She loves transposing. She always all right, we're transposing today. Yes! Like
did that peak?
Probably.
But no,
it's
just kind of like having that wider range of playing. Anyhow,
exactly.
But that's just kind of what I do. I also if we are going to be starting a YouTube channel, I'm pretty sure, and we're going to be
later tonight we're actually going to record a couple episodes.
Yes.
I want to do Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley,
which is it's kind of like Animal Crossing. I don't know if you've played it. Have you played Animal Crossing?
I have seen it.
Animal Crossing is so good. It's more of like a so Stardew Valley. It's more of like a farm. It's kind of like a farming simulator, but with a story,
with a subplot.
There's a subplot to everything. And so like random events will occur where someone will be like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" And you start a conversation with them, and it's just kind of this. It's got this nice like charm to it. There's a really nice like calm charm to it. It's super nice. It's the entire style. So it's all like the visuals are all
pixelated.
8-bit. Like
it's
pixelated 8-bit. Kind of
8-bit or 16-bit. I'm pretty sure it's 16-bit.
It's basically the same thing.
Get a little bit more motion.
Oh my god, this cough.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'd like to see where gaming goes on our channel.
I think it's gonna be. I'm really hoping it's gonna be like a variety kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I really
we're gonna
a lot of inspiration we get is from Super Mega.
Definitely.
Like just we've been watching. We're huge fans of the channel.
Yeah.
If you ever get the chance, go check them out.
They're a lot of fun.
They're very. They're like. As of right now, we're kind of the more tame version since we can't really. They're extremely vulgar in what they
can't go very far right now.
Vulgar, but like since of what we're at, and we're not, we haven't gone to college yet. We still have that ahead of us.
Yeah.
We have,
they've seen more of the world.
I guess in a sense, but it's not like they don't really have to care in a sense.
Yeah.
We still have our future.
Yeah. So we're just playing it safe.
Yeah, just a bit. But no, we're huge fans of the channel. Ryan and Matt, they're so funny. So funny.
They're so funny, and they are so incredible at like changing who they are in a sense.
Yeah, they really play well off each other. You know, they'll start making a joke, and then the other will play along just like that. And
play along and almost finish it almost.
Exactly. It's like they start a
thing.
joke and they finish it together.
Yeah.
And that's why I have so much respect for them. And so they do, over on their channel, they do a lot of sketch comedy.
Gaming, sketch comedy.
Not necessarily sketch comedy, but like...
They've done some sketch comedy.
Yeah, but that was more when they were on Syndigo.
Yeah.
Syndigo and Kids with Problems.
Yeah.
But I'd like to do some sketch comedy. I know you and I both want to do that.
I'd also like to make maybe like more, almost like film.
Yeah, no, that's kind of the same thing. I mean,
sketch comedy and films.
Yeah, a lot more of that. Maybe do some kind of vlogging, kind of.
Vlogging. We are going to New
York.
We'll be
in a couple weeks,
that,
so
that
we're gonna just record moments from that. See how that goes. I'd like to do a lot more gaming.
Yeah,
a lot more stuff, and then we got the podcast just to
and
dump our thoughts.
If we get anywhere with it, I'd love to start posting music.
Yeah, no, that'd be awesome. That'd be really cool.
Like both comedic and non-comedic. I think that would be really fun.
Cool, Bo Burnham. I'm excited to see where the channel goes.
It's gonna be a wild ride, especially figuring out how each is gonna work with each other.
Yeah,
like each genre.
Obviously, we're not gonna get a lot out, given that we're less than a week from finals.
Ooh, lots of fun.
Yeah, so I mean, while I'm stressing for that, I'm gonna probably be ending up editing this instead.
Probably.
I'm really excited for this summer because that's when all our free time's gonna hit. We're gonna be able to we're gonna be able to focus on this.
Focusing on our other endeavors that are hopefully going to contribute to this.
Exactly. It's something that'll give us a start to go forward.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to do, we're kind of part of that generation. So, the generation before us who's now like in their 20s now.
20s, 30s, yeah.
They're the ones who started YouTube. They're going through that. And now we're kind of that generation that's come in like, I kind of want to do that.
We've watched YouTube.
We've grown up with YouTube.
Yeah.
We're just like 4 years, because we were both born in 2001.
Both born.
We're only, 4 or 5 years older than YouTube, just as a company, and so I'm just excited to become a part of the community.
Yeah.
Definitely been watching its ups and downs. It's been through a lot of shit recently.
It's been through a lot recently, but we're hoping to be on the other side, the side that people can come back to and go, finally, no garbage.
Let's upload some Jake Paul videos, like clickbait in the title.
It'll get us views, but will we be okay with ourselves? That's the question.
Is it morally acceptable? That's the question.
I don't know. But just seeing where this all is going to go is very exciting to the both of us.
I'm super excited for how it's gonna go. We're gonna be trying to do podcasts every week.
Yeah, we've got a schedule together.
Yeah, we're generally. So like the general schedule is, we're gonna record on Saturday, get whatever we want out of the way, edit. Probably upload. This will probably be up Monday.
Monday.
A couple days after.
Yeah.
And then
as soon as summer hits, we can put in a cemented schedule.
Yeah, we can finally get something done. I think the Stardew Valley. We don't have an editing software.
Not right now. No.
We're still broke, and we can't do anything really good.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that's gonna go. We'll see how it goes in the future.
It might take a little while just to get that figured out.
But I'm really excited to see where this goes. It's gonna be a fun ride. I'm super excited. I'm glad that whoever's listening, I'm glad you're along with us for the ride.
Yeah, all of you in like 5 years will be able to say that you were troopers from the very beginning.
Unless this dies in like a year.
I very much hope not.
I really hope it doesn't. Whether we get 10 views or 1,000 or 1,000,000 views, I still want to invest my time because this is something I'm proud of. This is something
that you can be proud of and something that can be built up.
Exactly. This past week, I've been so excited to just finally get this done and finally just execute, how this is gonna go. And today's the day we start, and so I'm just I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
Being a big procrastinator myself, I'm sorry.
No,
you laughed, and I was like, "Am I talking about myself too much?"
No, you're fine.
No. But as a procrastinator myself, I have been very afraid of this summer in a sense because this summer I've had a lot on my plate and a lot of things I've been agreeing to. And this being one of them, and it's almost frightening because every other summer I've seen as a complete waste. Sitting on the couch every single day, maybe going somewhere for a week and then doing it until school starts again. But this summer actually feels like I'm going to be able to get something done. And while it is extremely exciting, it is also very nerve-wracking, hoping that I can really put myself to a level that, I can push myself to a level that is going to help not only I guess affect or please myself, but it's also going to please others around me.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think this is where we're going to cut it off. Let's see. Oh, wow. 32 minutes.
Hey, that's pretty good for a first.
Applause. Woo!
How many times did we get off track?
That was... thank you so much for tuning in, listening through the entire thing, whoever's listening.
Yep.
Again, we're super excited to see where this goes. I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be something, and that's what
that's
what I'm excited for.
All right. Well,
so
you got anything to say?
All I can say is again what you've said. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have been here since this episode, we thank you.
All right.
Okay.
So,
that is the first episode of
Shatter. Hark! I hear the outro music.
Oh! Here it comes.
It's getting louder.
Oh well, I guess this is goodbye.
Bye.